Hello and welcome. This is Sophia again. Let us talk about Excel. Excel has some powerful tools for investment. Sometimes when you do investments, you have to analyze data sets. And usually these data sets are the series of values of stock prices, of fund prices. Well, it doesn't matter right now what they are. We'll talk about it in some other videos. But I would just like to show you how to do a few operations with a series of some numbers. So a data set is just a series of numbers. There may be different number of numbers in a data set. For example, in this one there are 12, in this one 36, and this one is 60. And the operations that we're going to talk about, let's say Excel commands that we're going to use are finding average value of a series of numbers, finding standard deviation of values, finding the smallest value in a set or a largest. This is very simple. I would like only to focus your attention on some littles. If you're very new to Excel, you need to know a couple of nuances so that you know how to input your command correctly. For example, this is a nice, very short data set 1. It has only 12 values. Let's find the average value of it. First of all, let's put our cursor or highlight a cell where you're going to make a calculation. And then press equal. Then you can start inputting the Excel command like average. And when you start, the Excel will give you the drop-down menu and you can already pick from what it suggests. Like we need average. Double click. When you double click, you use left button of the mouse. Parenthesis opens and you just input data. How you input data? You start from number 1 in the set, click on it, it's left mouse click, and then hold it. Like keep pressing the left mouse button and just drag down till you include all the numbers and close parentheses. When you're closing parentheses, press shift button on your keyboard, hold it, and then closing parentheses. Press enter and you get the result. Now let's do the same with the standard. The cell is already highlighted, equal sign, then start typing the command std, and in the drop down menu we see this standard deviation .s. That's what we need. Pick it and we are ready to select the data. Start from the first one, press the left mouse key, drag down, release, and then shift closing parentheses, enter. Now minimum number. So the minimum will give us the smallest number in this data set. Let's eye it. The smallest number maybe is 100C. Equal sign, minimum. So you can see it right here. Click on minimum in the drop down menu, double, parentheses open, select the data set, shift, parentheses close, enter. 133. And max. Equal sign, max. Look at the drop down menu, double click, left mouse, select, enter. So what do we do now? We can do the same for this data set, but we can try and copy the formula. To copy the formula from this data set, we highlight the cell where this formula is. You see here in the formula bar, you can see average. So you can just right mouse click it and then copy and then put your cursor in the cell where you need this formula and then right mouse click and paste. But paste it here with this formula letter here. Click it, you get the result. So let's double click and check. So the formula is average. However, it copied only the values, only the 12 values of a data set, but our data set is 36. So we need to include the rest of them. And to do that, we put our mouse to the right upper corner of the block where the final number is included and drag it out. Then release, press enter. Now we have the real value. So you can see that copying formulas will not be very practical because we would need to change or adjust the number of values. So let's just do it again from scratch. Highlight the cell, press equal sign, start typing, standard deviation as, pick it from the menu, then select all the numbers, shift, close parenthesis, enter. Okay, we checked that everything's correct. Then let's do minimum, select all the data, close parenthesis, enter. Let's do max, close parenthesis, and let's finish it real quick here. Equal sign, average, data, close parenthesis, enter. Standard deviation, max. And the final one, max, shift, parenthesis, close, enter. So we did everything correctly. So it's very easy when you know what you're doing.